a demonstration slideshow here for you.
Sanbanani Dumalang, it is SLS time. Sports Lifestyle is the show that brings you the exciting world of sports and fitness. We are still in Youth Month, in case you had forgotten. So shout out to all of the young people who are making their dreams come true. Today we actually come to you from the North Gate at the Dome, where the Kimberley Cup Diamond, the Grand Slam, has come all the way to Jersey for the regional qualifiers. But before we get into skateboarding and all of its excitingness, we actually met up with the dopest skateboarder in the country. He goes by the name of Moses Adams, and yer lentwana in his skin.
Journey has been like a success. Like it's all been like, sometimes you stress, sometimes you're like, you can't do this, but if you just be yourself and do what you want and do what you love, and from that it turns out to be more different. You start feeling humble to yourself and people around you, and that way people appreciate you more, and then so that you respect your skateboarding, and then it'll take you further that way. When I was 16, I went to LA for my first time, and then I went to London for like 2 weeks, came back, and then when I went now last year, or a few years back, I went to the States again for a few months, came back, chilled a bit, and then I started just missioning around KDC, and then I went to Barcelona, Spain again, and I came back, and now I'm here again. People in SA skate good as well, but they just like, they level it up to a level that you just blows your mind away, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
Skateboarding is an action sport which involves riding and performing tricks using a skateboard, of course. With the evolution of skate parks and ramps, skating, the sport, is changing rapidly.
My performance today, my first hit was alright, second hit was okay, but then at the end it all turned out to be just, I don't know, just what happened, just came out for some reason.
50 bucks, the toilet tax, 150 rand.
But I had a good skate today and it was fun.
Early skate tricks had consisted mainly of two-dimensional freestyle maneuvers like riding only on two wheels, known as doing a wheelie.
I don't see myself as number one. I see myself as just enjoying what I do love doing, and with being with my homies, it's the best feeling ever. And just getting on your board, going to the shop, putting music in your ears, you feel so free. The life of a skateboarder is you can wake up anytime you wake up. It's like a day job, but you wake up your own time unless you need to be somewhere.
The Red Bull Unlocked contest, the Kimberley Diamond Cup and the Ultimate X Finals are some of the top competitions held in South Africa under the umbrella of the National Skateboarding Association of South Africa.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
For the kids that are watching this and are doing skateboarding or any sport that you're doing, if you love what you're doing, you can do it. Anything's possible. Don't let anyone tell you it's not.
High jumping over a bar and landing on the board again is also known as a hippie jump. Well, as long as you know how to keep your balance. Another popular trick is the Bertelmann slide, named after Larry Bertelmann's surfacing maneuvers.
That is indeed jaw-dropping skating sequences. Moses, you've got to hook a sister up. But after the break, we're going to be talking more on the Kimberley Diamond Cup World Championships that will be taking place in Kimberley from the 7th till the 10th of October. After the break, we talk to Marcus Mesler.
No, you good. Exactly how many days we got laughing? Oh, you laughing? We're dancing the way.
Welcome back. You are still tuned in to SLS. Now this right here is a 46 Hudson Rare Breed edition, and that is exactly what we deal with when it comes to sports lifestyle. Just a quick fact, you have to use a remote control to even open up the doors. That's why I'm not inside. But on to this week's sports gadget of the week. It is another rare breed, just like this white beauty. Have a look at it.
Where are we, what are we doing, and what's the Golden Skateboard all about?
Right now we're at Effner Technology, and this is where the whole gold skateboard happened.
What gave you the idea to try to create something like this?
We were given the opportunity to do it here through my dad. He works here. We've done a few things in the past, and we wanted to see what the facilities were capable of here. The board alone is 3 mediums that you don't really see plated as much. You have urethane, wood, and metal, which is pretty standard, but to combine all that at once and really see it together was pretty amazing.
One of the coolest things about this Golden Skateboard project is that it's actually a father-son project. This is Peter Willett, Matt's dad, and the man behind the science sort of involved in putting this together. Can you explain sort of step by step the science involved in plating a skateboard?
First of all, we have to get a deck, and it has to be sanded to perfection. Then it's coated with a 2-part specially formulated epoxy, which allows the plating process to start. And it starts off with electroless copper. There is no electricity involved in that process right there. It's just time and temperature in the tank, and the copper begins to form on the board. It probably gained about 6 pounds of copper right there. It has to go to the polishers, and they polish that copper to a mirror. Absolute perfection. At that point, it goes into a nickel tank, and the nickel strike, in a flash, we have nickel. The nickel is the base for the plating of the gold.
The bearings weren't plated. Those were done in like a high gloss and black enamel. Same for the bushings as well. So you have turn-in ability with the trucks and the wheel spin as well.
What's the price tag on there?
15 grand for it.
Is it skatable?
It's not skatable. You might be able to stand on it. You can do whatever you want with it after you get it and see what happens, but we recommend just collecting it, put it on your shelf.
P-Rod, Lil Wayne, Rob Deerdeck, we're looking at you guys. It's kind of made with you in mind.
Most of the probes that are out in space right now, we have parts that are in there. The reason for the plating is because no microorganisms can go out to space, and they don't live on the gold, and they don't live on the copper. And we don't call this a skateboard, we call it a piece of jewelry, because that's the way it has to look. And if it isn't perfect, we can't sell it to the customer.
Let's hear you guys scream. There we
What's going on for the fans, look at that. So on.
On this week's I Want to Know segment, we actually want to find out what the state of skateboarding is in our country as compared to the rest of the world. Do we even have a federation of our own? Well, who best to ask all of these questions to than Marcus Mesler. Marcus, what's skateboarding?
I do a lot of action sports, so freestyle motocross, BMX, skateboarding, jet skiing, BMX again, yeah. So, but skateboarding now, we obviously at Kimberley Diamond Cup, which is a skateboarding event we do every year. Skateboarding is getting huge, as you can see here. We've had over 140 guys skating yesterday in the qualifiers. Today we've got 40 guys in the finals. So skateboarding is getting bigger and bigger.
The culture between skateboarding and freestyle motocross stunts carries a strong bond. Let's take a look at some of the awesome stunts.
In skateboarding, we've got National Skateboarding Association, which is runs our judging panel, and we've just started South African Skateboarding Federation, which is a new body that governs all skateboarding in South Africa. In terms of age, we've got obviously the top grom, which is under 13. We've got guys as young as 6 years old competing in that age.
I was watching this contest, like skating in the skate contest in front of a lot of people, and that's nerve-wracking.
My name is Ashton and I'm 6. I started skateboarding when I was 5 because I like it so much. Skateboarding is cool.
We've got also an open division, which is 14 and over, and guys varying from 14 obviously till 30 years old now skating out here. So you're not too young or too old to skate. So if you want to take it up, still come and try it out. We got a girls division. For these regional qualifiers, there's not a girls division because obviously just timing. But in the main event, we've got a girls competition with all the girls from America and all over the world come out to compete. And then we've got a couple of local girls who compete in that division as well. So the girls division is obviously not as big as the guys, but it's an up and coming, and we've got a lot of girls coming out nowadays, which is awesome to see.
This was the Grand Slam event at the Dome for the Kimberley Diamond Cup, and all the skaters come through from all the different regions, and we all compete. We have a good time, and then we take it to the big boy at in Kimberley.
The Kimberley Diamond Cup has been going for 4 years, and we've got some of the top SA skaters skating here today. Moses Adams, Kule, Kanye Spani, Brandon Valjalo, and these guys have come through the ranks. You know, they're stepping it up. A lot of guys are competing overseas at the moment, and they're here to show us the skills today.
Skaters are killing it. They're skating brilliantly. I think the industry could do it a little bit more support, so it's more worth their while and the time for all the effort they're putting in practicing. But as far as the skaters are going, they're top quality, world class.
We're doing a lot of competitions nowadays, and that also ups the level. So the more comps, the more stuff's going on in the skate scene, helps the cause and helps the talent, you know? So it's doing really well.
Happen, it encourages people to skate, and like the rest of the world can see it, and those people that are sitting at home on the couches, I just want to say, get the board and skate, man.